down and worship you, worship him, worship him. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Consuming fire, sweet perfume. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. The concrete, courageous. Hi, hi, hi. Ify Mom, thanks so much. Spooey, thank you so much for hopping on here. Guys, let me know where you all are tapping in from. Happy Friday to you all. Let me know where you all are tapping in from. I'm coming to you guys direct from North Carolina, Fayetteville to be precise. Let me know where you all are watching me from. If this is your first time, say hello and put a one in the chat for me. Achim, thanks so much for hopping on here. Let me put my glasses on. Yesterday, it was a struggle not having my glasses. I was like this. Ginger, hi, how are you doing? How is it going? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Yo, thanks so much for hopping on here. How is it going? Let me know where you all are watching me from. As I said, I'm coming to you guys directly from North Carolina, Fayetteville, to be precise. Where are you watching me from? If this is your first time, say hi and let me give a shout out to you. If you've been here before, put OG saying Shingo. Thanks so much for opening him. Put OG in the chat or put a two in the chat for me. Right? Put a two in the chat for me if you've been here before. But put a one in the chat if this is your first time seeing me. I love to know where my audience are watching me from, right? And so we can connect on that level. Gotcha. Jay, thanks so much for hopping on here. How is it going? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Guys, when you hop on here too, keep tapping on the screen for me. The tapping is free, but it allows TikTok to know that I am on live. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Vincent, thank you so much for hopping on here. How are you doing? Right? Enjoying daily pay. Thanks so much, Sissy, for being here. Guys, keep tapping on the screen for me. Keep tapping on the screen for me. Keep tapping on the screen for me. Right? Cola, thanks so much for hopping on here. Let me know where you all are watching me from. Claudius, thank you so much for hopping on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for hopping on here, right? Thank you so much, right? How is the Friday going? It's Friday, and you all know how I love Friday because it takes us to the weekend, and I love it, right? So, what you all have for the weekend? What you all have for the weekend? Ajo, I had to say, how are you doing? What you all have for the weekend? For me, I get to enjoy the day, right, with you all in the morning, tomorrow morning, because of course Saturday I will have to come on here and chit chat with you all. And then I like the fact that I get to spend the day with my mini master, Mr. Michael, right? I love that. So how are we all doing? Guys, going back to our why, going back to the reason why we started anything, going back to the reason why we did anything. Guys, keep tapping on the screen for me. Penelope, thank you so much. Jenny, thanks so much for opening here. Going back, Diane, thank you so much for hopping on here. If this is your first time, say hello. Let me give a shout out to you. Let me know where you all are watching me from, right? If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda. If you are a Ghanaian, you can call me Mami Esi, right? A veteran, a mother, a founder of a nonprofit called A Dose of Encouragement, a digital marketer, right? Adiola, thank you so much. Where I share my journey with you all on how this blueprint, this business that I call a business in a box, right? It's helping me make passive earnings online. I always say this, we're constantly on social media. Why not turn that into passive earnings, right? We constantly going about scrolling through other people's stuff. Why not turn that into passive earnings, right? Why not change that into get a means to switch that into passive earnings, right? Which will go a long way. But in all, you got to go back to your why. You got to go back to the reason why you need that, the reason why you set that goal for yourself, the reason why you decided to hop into that thing for a minute. Legendary. KK, thanks so much for hopping on here, right? Most times when we go up, or most of thanks for the follow, Aja, right? So if you are a Ghanaian, you can call me Mami Esi, as I said. So for me, if you don't know who I am, right? In 2021 September, I left the military due to injury, right? And in leaving the military, I said to myself that I don't want to constantly work for somebody for the rest of my life. Christiana, thank you so much for hopping on here. Who here relate with that. That you've said to yourself that you don't want to constantly work 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. You want to have something going for you, something you can call your own. Put a one in the chat for me. And let me know where you all are watching me from, right? Put a one in the chat for me if that thought has ever run through your head that, hey, I don't want to constantly be working a 9 to 5. I want to at some point be my own boss. I want to at some point have something. Eugene, thanks so much for hopping back on here. How are you doing? I want at some point have something going for me. Put a one in the chat for me if that thought has ever crossed your mind, right? Guys, I want us to make this interactive. So let's go and keep tapping on the screen for me. New girl, new worthy. Thanks so much, Force. Thanks so much for opening here. Put a one in the chat for me. And please, 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 please keep tapping on the screen for me as well. The tapping allow TikTok to know that I am here. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Becky, thank you so much for hopping on here. Asraf, thanks so far. Thanks so much for hopping on here. So who here has had that thought before? I want to be my own boss. I want to have something I can call my own. I want to have something that I don't have to share with anybody. Put a one in the chat for me if you've ever been in that situation, or if that thought has ever come to mind. Put a one in the chat for me, right? I have been there. So leaving the military, I said to myself that I don't want to constantly work for somebody for the rest of my entire life, right? And so right off the jump, Eugene has a one on there. Yes. So for the rest of my life. So right off the military, when I got out of the military, I had a passion to form a nonprofit, right? Where we support the orphanages and the needy back in Ghana, right? And so it's been on that for this year will be our fourth year, and I can't wait, right, to go on there and then do our own thing where we put smiles on these individuals' faces, right? But at the same time, I also like, I need something that I can call my own. Yes, I'm the founder of a nonprofit that I can call my own, but that is for me to support the needy. That is for us to make sure that people are okay. But something that I will call my own, that I live life on my own terms, where I make my own hours, where I keep all the profit, where I don't share the profit with anybody. That was what I was looking for. And so I did me Amazon FBA. I did insurance. I did Primerica. I did multi-level marketing. I did Forex, right? Name it. I did all of that, right? And I yielded little to no results. MG, thanks so much for opening here. I yielded little to no results, right? So I was like, we're just going to put this on hold. We're not going to focus on it anymore. Sometimes we need to reshuffle, right? Sometimes we need to step out and look into the situation, what exactly is going on, right? Thank you so much, guys. Keep that tap and coming, and let me know where you all are watching me from. If you are revisiting here, put a two in the chat for me. If this is your first time, put a one. No, let's rephrase it because I asked the question that put a one. So if you are new here, put hi in the chat. If you are revisiting, put a two for me in the chat. Let me know where my audience are so I can give a shout out to you all, right? I like to know where my audience are. So sometimes we got to revisit the situation. We got to look at certain things because I had said to myself that I wasn't going to focus on doing an online business anymore. But when there is also the desire to be your own boss, that you are tired of constant overtime where you have nothing to show for. You are tired of always going nonstop whilst you're Washington, D.C. Yes, you are tired of constantly going nonstop where you are missing your child's milestone, where you are missing those precious moments, where you are tired, broken, worried, right? And there is nothing to show for. That is what we call about. So that is what I did. And I literally started searching again because I had said to myself that, yes, I wasn't going to, Sandy, thanks so much for opening here. I wasn't going to do this, but I started searching again. And one fateful afternoon, right? Like everybody else, I stumbled, was just scrolling through TikTok right here. And then I stumbled upon this lady talking about how this blueprint that she found is helping her make 8 grand a month. I was like, okay, here I am being burnt from multi-level marketing, being burnt from insurance, being burnt from Forex, being burnt from Amazon FBA, right? And so what is she talking about? Sometimes we go through stuff in order to get to the right place that we have to be. Sometimes we go through certain situations in order to appreciate where exactly we will be taking next, right? And so I checked it out and I'm like, I followed her. She didn't. Yesterday I was telling her she didn't even know that I followed her. I checked all her notifications up, right? So every time she posted something, I was there. I was ready to look at it. I was ready to find out what she's talking about. And at a, in a little bit, I realized that, hey, Parker, thank you so much for opening on here. Connie, thank you so much. Whatever she was saying was right, right? So I went ahead. Thanks for the follow. So I went ahead and then I literally checked everything out. And then she gave me when I texted her, she said, "Hey, put your email in my website and then get to find out that short video that my mentor gives, right?" And I said, "Okay, sure, I'm going to do that." Guys, I was blown away with the amount of information in that short video, blown away with the fact that I get to keep 100% profit, because that was my biggest thing, right? From multi-level marketing, that you basically will sell this and then you get 5% or 10% or 15%, as compared to promoting that same thing and then you getting the whole profit to yourself. I was like, okay, check. That was for me. Right? Yeah, yes, sir. Thanks so much for putting on. Guys, keep tapping for me. Keep tapping for me. If you have any questions about this, ask me. All right, mommy, please do not sell us something we cannot make money because we need. King Jeffy, listen. I would not show my face on anything that is not legit. And I'm gonna say this to you, right? Since you become your boss man, your boss woman here, right? Your success is dependent on you. Does this work 1,000 and change percent? Yes, right? But it's all up to you, right? It's all up to you too. And I'm not. She said, I need to. It's now setting in for a minute, guys. Digital marketing is by far the best out there. I wouldn't show my face on anything that doesn't work, right? Now, my success story will not be your success story. I got my initial investment 2 days into it. Yours might be legacy dreams. Thanks so much for opening here. Yours might be 2 days. Yours might be 3 days. Yours might be 4 days. Yours might be 5 days. It is dependent on you. The food you put in the door determines your success, because guess what? Trainings have been given. Resources are given. Mentorship are given. We are using this same system to make earnings. I wouldn't promote anything that doesn't work. This is 2 months, and this is just my strap. K fee, what is K Jeffy, right? But you gotta basically have to um it's start up here, as I always say it, right? Now let me stop messing around, because that thing weakened me, right? That thing. Hi, Flynn, Felinda. Thanks so much, guys. Keep tapping on the screen for me. Keep tapping on the screen for me, right? That thing just took me from what you call it, because this is the first time that it's morning, and it makes me happy at the same time. It's funny to me, right? Because 2 months ago, I was sitting on that same side of the spectrum, right? Saying to myself, because here I am on the phone with this lady, Dominique, you sure this will work? Dominique, you sure this is not a multi-level marketing? Dominique, you sure, right? I asked all those questions. I did all of that. So that is why I'm laughing, not because of your question, right? Guys, if you want to find out more, on the left-hand side of your screen is my face with me in my uniform, right? Tap on that, click on the link tree link, and then click on the legacy builders. Put your email in there, right? And get to find out more, right? I wouldn't show my face on here to anything that doesn't work. But let me also know where you all are watching me from. And please, push your girl out. Keep tapping on the screen for me. Kaden, thanks so much for opening on here. And ask questions if you are like the way K Jeffrey is asking a question, right? So what is this that I'm talking about? So long and short, I hopped on here, and then I remember vividly she saying, yes, darling. Okay. Thanks for the follow. And I remember vividly she saying, hey, if you not sure, come in with a $100 product and then you can upgrade. I said, for the where I'm coming from, me, I'm a Ghanaian, no. So me, I like to have multiple streams of income. So that doesn't mean you have to come in with the $900, guys. That doesn't mean that. Whatever is tailored to you. Cypress, thanks so much for hopping on here. Eugenia, thank you so much for hopping on here. Right? Is what you do. Now, what is this that I'm talking about? It's an e-learning product, which if you guys bear with me in the next 5 minutes, we're going to go back to the blackboard or to my computer and I'm going to show you in depth. Hey, Ram, thanks so much for opening on here. Butterfly, thanks so much for opening on here. But guys, keep tapping on the screen for me because without a tap on TikTok might think that I am not I am done with life and then they will try to end it for me. But with the tapping allows them that we are still here. So the tapping is free, but please keep it coming, right? So it's an e-learning product, e-learning course that people call it a course. I don't call it a course because a course, I say you take it from here to there, it ends, right? Hey, Christopher, thank you so much for opening there. You don't have access to it. But on here, that, right? You have a done for you program. Blessings, thank you so much. A done for you program that it's basically ready off the back to promote, right? These are high end in demand products. These are product that companies are in need, everyday people are in need, right? What are you doing here? You learning to brand yourself, you learning to build yourself, you learning to put yourself out there so that your customers come to you other than you chasing. Simply K, thanks so much for opening here. Other than you chasing after them, right? You learn to be discovered because you promoting a high end product, right? You promoting a high-end product that everyday people and businesses are in need for their staff and to build and brand themselves, right? And I mean, if we don't make money, we stuck in. Mommy, if we don't make money, we stuck in someone's land. Okay, Jeffrey, I don't. I'm not sure what you mean. You are stuck in someone's land. Right? Okay, Jeffrey, that's why I said earlier on that you are your own boss, man. You are your own CEO when you hop on here, right? You determine how your success is gonna look like. Because as I said, you get 100% profit when you make a sale. You get a mastery reselling right. You get the mentorship. You get to be told what to do, how to do it, where to do it, exactly what to do, because she's used, our mentor has used the same blueprint to make 1.5 and counting, using the same blueprint. And for me, coming in 2 months, right? I am daily pay with E2. Thanks so much for opening here. I am a little under 11, not 11 grand, 7 grand, right? All by working 2 hours. You get to be taught how to work 2 hours a day. So what does success look like to you? Right? What does success look like to you? Doesn't mean you doing it anyhow, because again, you become your own CEO here. You become your own boss man here. But you get all these resources and all these mentorship in order to push yourself out there. I did not think that 2 months ago I would be able to make earnings online, right? I never thought that. So I'm gonna take you all back to the Willie. Thanks so much for hopping on here. To show you all what you get, right? Once you decide to hop on this business right here. But if you want to check this out, tap on my I only have one job and rent one is and rent one is 1,002 plus. Con Edison, I only make 16 a month. Yes. So this can be a side hustle for you, right? And if you are in the US, you get to put these on installment plan, right? Whatever amount that option that you choose to come in, you put it on installment plan. If you are approved by Affirm, Afterpay, or Carla, right? So this is what you're doing. You click on my face, you click on my profile, you clicking on this right here that says Linktree, right? Tap the first one that says Legacy Builders. You get this, put your email in here and click on hit my blueprint. Now, once you do that, you get a short video that you would watch, right? From my mentor, Michelle. And after you get an email from me, right? If you have any questions, feel free and put it in there and I'll answer. You can, Jeff, thanks so much for opening. You can also put your email in here. Thank you guys for the, share, but also keep tapping on the screen for me, keep tapping on the screen for me. The tapping is free, right? But it allows TikTok to know that I am still on live, so they don't try to end my life for me. You get that. Now, what do you get when you hop on here, right? You pay, this is a one-time investment, right? One-time investment of, we have four product, legacy builders have four product that we promote: 100, a 300, a 600, and $900. What are the difference? The 900, you get to have four streams of income, because everybody you can purchase the four from you, right? Everybody can purchase the four from you. The 600, you get to promote three, right? That is the 6, 3, and 1. And that is why you're gonna be exactly where you are. We're gonna do clean house, right? People come in here and then they just wanna throw, right? Without taking time to, Yasina, thanks so much for opening here. Taking time to do their findings, do their look for what you call it, the right information, right? They just wanna spill out anything that exactly come out of their mouth, right? For me, Loco, thanks so much for opening here. I wouldn't put my face on anything that doesn't work, right? Hi, Lisa. Thanks so much for opening here. That threw me off a bit. Let's dive right into. So the 600 gets you Jeffy. You said true to what? The 600, you're able to promote three of the product. The 300, you're able to promote two, and the 100, you're able to promote one product, right? Linda Daily Pay, thank you so much for hopping on here. Um, Ken, you said true to which one? So I'm going to log on, and then we'll flip the camera. Abena, I to say, how are you doing? And then I'm gonna show you all what you get. Dugan, thanks so much for hopping on here. How are you doing? King, if you're here, please answer me. Guys, keep tapping on the screen for me. Keep tapping on the screen for me. I appreciate you guys so much. Right? Come on, keep tapping on the screen for me. Push your girl out there. Let's flip this camera. As I said, if you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda, a veteran, a mother, a founder of a nonprofit, a digital marketer. For those who've known me, you all know that I don't show my face on anything that ain't true. So let me show you all something, right? No, you did say true, and I'm asking true on which one? Zongo, thank you so much for hopping on here. Right? So we have four products that we promote. We have the legacy builders. We have the legacy builders. That's number one. We have the digital mastery. We have the launch pad. And then Ontarian, thanks so much for hopping on here. And then we have the passive daily pay, right? So the legacy builders is the popular one where you get to promote all four of the products, right? You get to resell all of that, right? The digital mastery is the 600 where you get to promote all three. And then the launchpad is the 100. It's all by itself. And the passive daily pay is the third one where you get to promote that one, and then the launch pad, right? So how much does it cost to start? The legacy builders is the 900, right? And guys, any of these that you choose, you are putting $29 in addition to that. So the initial amount gets you your e-learning programs, right? Faith, get you your e-learning product, and then the $29 gets you your website built for you, website that becomes yours, right? Built for you, tailored to you, right? So you are getting step-by-step training, what to do, how to do, where to. Good morning, love. Good morning, guys. Keep tapping on the screen for me. Come on, guys, let's keep this to 2 or 3K, please. Let's push it. Let's push it. I don't want TikTok ending my life for me, right? Without me seeing it. So please, Moses, thanks so much for opening up. Please keep tapping on the screen for me, right? You learn how to edit any pre-built system. You learn how to brand yourself. You learn how to promote yourself, right? Guys, you already on social media. Why not turn that into passive earnings, right? Why not turn that into passive earning? You learn what is passive income, right? You learn what is reselling, right? You Guys, yesterday we were on mindset training with Laura St. John's. For those who have who know her, right? She's this $1 million mindset coach that she's been featured in Netflix movies and all, right? Every month we have some sort of mindset on Stocking with her, and it was amazing, guys. These All of these you get them for free in addition to whatever you get on here. So you have mindset, you learn how to work 2 hours a day, 2 hours income productive activity a day, right? And then you learn how to launch your business to start profiting in as little as 7 days. Again, everybody's success story is different, but the foot you put in the door, right, determines how successful you're going to be, right? Your system is already pre-built. So all you're doing is you connecting those buttons to work systematically for you, right? And then with any of that product that you decide to hop in with, you get these added bonuses, right? You get 8 added bonuses on here. Guys, some of us, we are built with ideas. As I always say, we are built with information, right? It is up to us to decide where exactly we are going to do to be able to bring that ebook out, to be able to bring that resources out, to be able to bring that idea so people can benefit from it, right? If it's just sitting in your head, you have no idea, you don't know how it's gonna come out. On here you get 200 digital product ideas where you are able to tap into it to bring that niche of yours, that passion of yours to reality. You get 30-day market strategy growth, right? You learn how to start your business with mastery reselling, right? You learn that. You have mindset and messaging training. As I said, yesterday's training was off the roof, where you are basically trained on mindset. Because guess what? As your own CEO, you need to have the right mindset. As your own CEO, you need to be out there. As your own CEO, you need, without the Norma, thanks so much for hopping in here. Without the right mindset, you will not be able to run your business the way you need it to run, right? You also learn how to build your business on faceless option, right? Faceless branding. You learn that. And then you get Canva Crash course for free on here to learn how to edit any pre-built system. But let me show you all something, right? Donald, thanks so much for hopping on here. How are you doing? Where I love, right? Legacy Builders is rated the number one in school community, right? In this community, right? When I success, they say leave clues, right? When I started, it was 17,000 people, guys. 17,000 people. And this was May 11th, right? 17,000 people, May 11th. That's when I officially started. Today, look at that, 31,683 people doing this business, right? If this does not work, there wouldn't be that much people on here, right? So guys, if you want to check this out, tap on the left hand side of your screen. You will see a link tree link. Click on that. Is the first on the list that says Legacy Builders. But let me take you also, on a tour here, right? So you have something called Classroom, where you come on here and you basically get trainings upon trainings, right? If you miss these live trainings, you are able to rewatch them back, right? Right now, we just started our 90-day to 30K run, right? Which every day you get some form of assignment towards your final goal, right? You have in-house tech support for free. That's my boss man right there. You have in-house tech support for free 3 times a week, right? Where you jump on and you get assisted. You have content board. Let's say you don't know what to post. You come on here. You are able to post something on here. He's watching his cartoons and he's all up there. You okay, baby? Scratch it. Right? So you get content board that you use. You also have social media training. Yes, darling. Okay. You also have social media training that you'll be able to tap in from. Guys, I was saying that if it wasn't for this right here, I didn't know that there were so many things on social media that I didn't know, right? Mindset training, right? You come on here and you are able to rewatch replays. This is what I love. You get them right the next day, right? These trainings are right available the next day for you, right? You have free webinars and resources where you are able to tap in from, where you are able to watch the replays, right? And all that good stuff. You learned mentorship calls on Monday nights, right? And as I said, if you miss it, you are able to rewatch it right that evening or the next day, right? So and these are all free, right? And what you're making is a one-time investment towards. So this is our mentor right here every morning. So for our 90-day, we are right now in the day 17, where you get a short video. It's about 5-minute video or 3-minute video where you watch it, right? That gives you some form of assignment to your goal. Digital boss mama, thank you so much for hopping on here. How you doing? Right, but let's go to my favorite place, right? Aside me showing you 500,000, wow, I did it, people. Despite the hardship, I did it. I pushed, I was consistent, and I believe in me. 500,000 in South African rand. What? I can say 8 months core. Cause almost 3 months I was not active on my business because my account been taken down and the loss of my husband, right? Guys, look at that. This is a global business, right? And she's made that much. And this was 2 hours ago, guys. So there's no capping here. These are live results, right? No capping on here. Your perfect customer will buy if they seen you being consistent. $100 ding whilst preparing for bed last night. Look at that. The power of automation, right? Another sale of 300. God is great to me. To him alone be the glory, right? Yes, to him alone be the glory. And he goes about it, right? Can you all see this? Can you all see this? Don't quit, don't get frustrated. It took me longer than it should to get my system up and running. I haven't had been able to pull a full 2 hour every day because of my every day, and my posts are a bit lame starting off, but have posted on Facebook and LinkedIn. I have 600 still, right? I told my story and will only get better. Look at that, right? Look at that. New 100 still. I'm so grateful for this. Big or small, I prayed for this investment blessing her whole life, right? 300 whilst recovering from kidney stone. Guys, look at that. This is 7 hours ago, 2,400 a day. Guys, keep tapping on the screen. If you have any questions, feel free and ask. If you want to find out more how you can also start this business, on the left-hand side of your screen is my picture. Tap on that, tap on the Linktree link, and tap on the first one that says Legacy Builders. Put your email in there, hit Get My Blueprint. Getting the information is free, right? Getting that information on what the in-depth of this business is free, right? After that, if you want to start, that's where you invest, right? So that is the information is free to get. 900 wows live, right? 100 wows blackout, right? I had 100 yesterday passively, even when blackout, right? My one post had 34 views overnight, right? That's her win. Another 300 day. Welcome, Angeline. 900 seal, right? Look at that. 30K in 2 months. Guys, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Upgrade. A ding is a ding. Congratulations to my good friend, Kim French, for upgrading from Digital Mastery to Legacy Builders, right? I posted a free ad. I'm so happy. And guys, that's what you get. You get over 200 websites as well to post free ads, right? For your business, so you don't have to pay like other businesses out there. I woke up late, but okay, 900 came in. Oh my gosh, my first wake up experience. My phone remained on silent because I refused to begin. I refused to run by it. Hence, no ding, but a quiet entry into my message this morning. 900 and 300. I must check my sales, right? Look at that. Sunshine, thanks so much for opening on here. Boss Mama, thanks so much for opening on here, right? Less than a week, 900 seal. Guys, we can go on and on and on and on and on, right? I can literally go on. I was just about going to bed. Been all afternoon reviewing TikTok training and ding seals, right? Look at that. Let me flip it. We can go on and on and on and on and on in that, right? And if somebody says this doesn't work, then somebody should pinch me, right? Because for me, I didn't think this was possible, right? This is just my Stripe account. I didn't think this was possible. And let me show you all something. I like to give you all the ins of it, right? I like to give you all the ins of it. So let's what date was this? Look at that, the 23rd, right? What date was this? The 22nd. Can you all see that? Let's expand this. Can you all see that? The 22nd. And this is Stripe. And now let me show you my PayPal notifications as well. Don't let somebody tell you that this doesn't work. Are you tired of your struggle? Are you tired of constantly going non-stop and not having anything coming in? Right? I want to show you guys something before I open this up. Look at this. This was July 19th, right? And look at that. This is from my PayPal account, right? And look at the date on it. Oops, the 22nd, right? Now let me show you another one. So that was the 22nd. Oh, this was also the 22nd. I even forgot. So look at it right here. You see where it says systems? And look at that. Congratulations, right? And then look at this right here too. Congratulations. So you all can see that, right? 900, right? So this is the first one. And then this is the second one. Look at that. Yes, darling. Can you all see that? Guys, don't let anybody tell you that this doesn't work. Again, the success depends on you. You are your own boss. You are your own CEO, right? Trainings are given, mentorship are given, step by step are given, how to do it, what to do. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free and ask where exactly to put it, how to do it. You are already on social media, right? So turn that into passive earnings by having a blueprint that tells you what to do. This is a rejection free business. So no bagging of friends, no DMing, no spamming of anybody, right? You have an automated system that works for you 24/7, right? You get to keep 100% to your pocket. So let me ask you this. Would you say yes to a business that runs automatically, that you keep 100% to yourself, that you don't have to worry about monthly fee, that you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to be glued to my computer 24/7, that you get the mentorship, you get the training, you get the support, right? To run your business the way you want it because you your own CEO. Would you say yes or would you say no? Right? I decided to choose time freedom, financial freedom, time flexibility over everything else, over going nonstop, over working longer hours where we have nothing to show for it, right? We constantly be on the go. And by the time we realize that the weekend is over and we don't even have anything to show for it, or the other thing is the bills come in, we pay for it, and then we are dried up. But if you have a side business that runs automatically for you, a side business that you don't have to worry about inventory, overhead costs, monthly fee, storage fee, right? Because how to source your product either, because these are already done for you. These are already ready to be promoted. Honey, you want jollof at this time of the day? Look at my boss man. It is 5:47 and he wants jollof rice. All right, let's go get jollof rice. Right? So, guys, don't sleep on this business. I call it a business in a box because it gives you everything that you need, all by working 2 hours a day, all by working from the comfort of your home, all by using a step-by-step system that actually works, right? That you don't have to worry about what am I gonna do? How am I gonna do? What exactly do I have to do it, right? Because everything has been given to you. Everything has been given for you. to use it for yourself, right? We don't have to constantly make somebody's dreams and aspirations come true whilst ours is on the back burner, because guess what, we don't want, or we don't know how to start, or we don't know where to go to start, right? For me, getting that time flexibility, for me, getting that time freedom, that I'll be able to not only be there with this boss man right here, right? Look at that. Not only be there with her, with him, but also have time for myself. Michael, no, 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 baby. That's not nice, right? That me also being able to be there for him and have things for myself or do things for myself. Because for me, as a veteran, I didn't think it was possible making earnings online, because I have tried multi-level marketing. I had tried insurance base. I had tried Primerica. I had tried Forex, right? And I keep saying this, and I'll keep saying it. Remembering vividly my husband telling me, babe, I don't want to be part of this new business, because the first one you spent a lot and it did not work. And I said to him that, okay, I'm going to do it because I need more. I want more. People are going to tell you that no, it is not doable. People are going to tell you that, oh, do you think it will be possible to do this? Oh, this will not work. As that guy that came on here to say, right? But don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Because with me, for looking for a business, I needed something that I don't have to share the profit with anybody. I needed something that I will work at my own pace. I needed something that I will get the support. I needed something that I will get the trainings for it, right? I needed all those. And so when I saw this right here, even after spending um um 6 and 7 grand doing other business that didn't work, I was compelled to start this one, right? Because it checked everything for me. Everything checked for me. Everything on the box that I needed, right? Checked for me. We constantly keep going nonstop. And then we are tired, we are frustrated, we don't have anything to show. Listen, I have been in places where I was, before joining the military, I had been in a situation where I basically have to ask the cashier, ma'am, can you hold so that I can check my bank account if I have enough sitting in there. Now I don't have to do that anymore, right? And then I joined the military, and then, of course, as I said, things happen, right? Got injured and all, right? And so it's okay to want more. It's okay to desire more. It's okay to have something extra going in. What will you do? Should you wake up to a 900 a day like I did? Alexander, what will your reaction be? Michael is too loud, honey. What will your reaction be? Should you wake up to a 900 notification, as I did? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but as many as it is. Let's say a month, right? You get a 900 coming in. Will it allow you to pay that student loan on time? Will it allow you to get that credit card paid off? Will it allow? And guys, all you do is you work 2 hours a day. 2 hours income productive activity where you make your hours. Where you make your hours. We don't have to wait till we are older or we are retired to want more, right? Some of us, I keep saying on here that some of us, we cannot even boldly boast of our savings account, right? We cannot boast of our savings account because it is nothing to write home about. If something should happen today where you need funding for it, what would you do? Go to family and friends to borrow? Honey, reduce it a little bit more, okay? Hi, Brown. Thanks so much for hopping on here. Friends, no, pinches. Thanks so much for hopping on here. Right? Go to family and friends to borrow or use your credit card. If I can do it, you can do it. If I chose to listen, our 9 to 5 is not promised. The 9 to 5 that we do, it is not promised. What would you do should you get laid off today? Do you have a plan B? Kadim, Chris, thanks so much for opening here. Do you have a plan B to fall back on? Do you have something that you can fall back on to say that, hey, I'm going to be okay until I find my next gig? Lolits, thanks so much for opening here. Because as I said, you are already, guys, don't just post for posting sake. Oh. Have yourself a side business that you can leave as a legacy. Marcel, thanks so much for opening here. You can leave as a legacy for your family. Savvy Digital, thank you so much for opening here. You can leave as a legacy for your family. A business that you can take on the go. A business that gives you, you are learning whilst you earning as well. I have not seen any business like that. I was afraid too. I was skeptical. I was worried, right? That will this work for me, right? I was worried too, especially doing multi-level marketing that didn't work, especially doing forex, doing insurance based, doing other businesses that didn't work. But when I found out the information and what this business can give, and what I've been looking for, all of the boxes checked for me, I was like, it's go time. Let's go. Right? I was like, it is time to go. Let's go. Dorcas, thanks so much for opening here. You can have same. Walker, thank you so much for opening here. Coming in for you. You can have the same thing coming in for you. Guys, I got my initial investment 2 days into it. 2 days into this business. And it hasn't stopped. Yes, some days it's slow. Some days it's nonstop. Just like every other business out there. But does this work? Yes. Breakout community, thanks so much for opening here. Does this work? Yes. Will this work for you? Yes. Right? Will this work for you? Yes. 1,000 and change%. Right? Where you can also have this coming into your sales, or you can also have this right here going into your bank account. So how do you start this? How do you do what? Winston, thanks so much for opening it. What exactly do you do, right? If you're interested in this, on the left hand side is yours, is my profile, is my face. Tap on that. You will see an arrow that says link. Click here. It is a link tree link. Click on that. It's the first on the link that says Legacy Builders. Put your email in there. Oh, actually, let me show you all here as well. Right? You get to my profile. You see this. You see the arrow here that says click here with the arrow pointing down. That is clickable. Right? You get this daily pay with Hit. Thanks so much for hopping back on here. What you're doing is you're clicking on the first one that says Legacy Builders. You get this. Put your email in here and click here as Get My Blueprint. You will get a short video that you watch about 13 minutes long that you would watch, and then you get an email from me. All right. If you have any questions, feel free and put it in there. If you have any questions, right? And I would answer you, right? If any questions, I'll answer. But if you say that, hey, I'm ready to go, then follow the prompt. And then, Jesus, Lord, Jesus is Lord. Thanks so much for opening here. If you say that I'm ready to go, then hit on follow the prompt and get the first one you get is the $900 because that's what I came with. Don't panic. If that's not what you want to start with, scroll all the way down. You have the other options right on there. Now, there is 4 products, 4 e-learning programs that we promote. The 100, the 300, the 600, and the $900, as I stated earlier on, right? And these are one-time investment, right? Where you add a $29 to it. The initial investment gets your e-learning product, get you access to your e-learning product. The $29 gets your website for you, and these are a one-time fee. Guys, getting a website costs more than $29. So for you to get it here at $29, where it is tailored to you, that means that it is free. Salifu, thank you so much for opening here. That means that the website built for you is literally free, right? For you, right? But you get that, so you get a 95% system bill for you where you connect the 5%. What is the 5%? Your email, your bank account, your information. So that when somebody purchases from you, it goes directly into your bank account. And no, this is not a multi-level marketing. This is not a pyramid scheme, because I don't get anything from your sales. So when you come in today, you purchase, and then tomorrow somebody purchases from you. It is yours to keep. I don't get a piece of your pie. The company doesn't get a piece of your pie either. You get 100% profit to yourself. You have a mastery reselling rights where you are able to re-promote this product over and over and over and over again, right? You get to have an automated system built for you where it runs for you on the go. It runs for you 24/7. You don't need to be tech savvy. You can run this anywhere in the world that you choose, right? Because it's a global business. You get the support from a live interactive community. You get the mentorship from $1 million coach, right? Who has used the same blueprint to make 1.5 and counting, right? You get to be taught how to work 2 hours a day, which is what I love, guys. 2 hours income productive activity a day. What are you doing? Posting content, right? Watching replays of the trainings that you missed, right? Answering questions. That's all you do in the 2 hours. Rulin, thanks so much for opening here. That's all you do in the 2 hours. And most of us, we are already doing it. Mommy One, thanks so much for opening here. Guys, we were not built for just clock in, clock out. We were not built for just going to work nonstop and making somebody's hour legacy come through. We're not built for that, right? Have yourself what I call a plan B. Alicia, thanks so much for opening here. Mama, I've been calling you. You okay? The Army, JB, thanks so much for opening here. Miss Alicia, are you okay? I've been trying to get in touch with you, right? All you do is that we go nonstop. We constantly go overtime, long hours. And by the time we come home, we are tired. We are exhausted. We cannot do anything for ourselves. Money, thanks so much for opening here. Our passion, our dreams are all put on hold. Meanwhile, we are building somebody's legacy, right? The memories lost are way precious than those 9 to 5, right? Those memories lost are way precious than 9 to 5, which we cannot get back, right? Yeah, yeah, we cannot get them back. But if you have a side business going for you, something that I call it the extra cushion. You do it alongside. Oh, I have 9 to 5. I'm super busy. I don't have time to. Guys, stop getting out of your own way. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Alexander, thanks so much for hopping back on here. Guys, keep tapping on the screen for me. Keep tapping on the screen for me. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Right? Alex, thanks so much for hopping on here. Don't let us continue building other people's legacy by going to our 9 to 5 and not have anything for ourselves. Diamond, thanks so much for hopping on here. We were built for more. We deserve more. We deserve better as well. There is absolutely nothing wrong in you having your own business going for you. Yes, you can be doing your, because I do a 9 to 5. Drew, thanks so much for opening here. I do a 9 to 5 as well. And I do this in addition to it. Maggie, thanks so much for opening here. Digital product is, or digital marketing is the number one out there, guys. Don't sit on it. Right? And to have a blueprint that exactly show you what to do, how to do, where to do it, whilst learning and building on yourself, whilst learning and earning as well. It is off the chain. For me, 2 months ago, I didn't think it was possible. Because guess what? My mindset was telling me it wasn't, because I had done other online businesses that did not work for me, right? We are constantly on the go. Some of us, we are out of the door before our kids wake up. We are back in the door whilst they are back in bed. Maggie, thanks so much for opening here. And all it takes for you to have a business starting for you is any of these amount plus the $29. It costs less than you even think of. Michael, thanks so much for opening here. Right? And with double, thanks so much for hopping on here. It costs less than you think. Jessica, thank you so much for hopping here. It costs less than you think, right? So, as for me, September of 2021, when I left the military due to injury, I said to myself that I needed something that I can also call my own. I needed to be my own boss. I needed to have my business going for me. I needed to not only work for somebody, right, for the rest of my life, but also have something I can call my own. Is that your story? Are you tired of those longer hours where you go, you work 12 hour shift overnight, overtime, and then still not seeing anything for it? Jojo, thanks so much for opening on here, right? That you have nothing to show for, because the moment you done with the bills, you like, what exactly am I doing? You know exactly what keeps you up at night. What thought keeps you up at night? Layla, thanks so much for putting on here. Captain, thanks so much for putting on here. Right? You know exactly what keeps you up at night. You ask yourself that, I'm working, but yet I have nothing to show for it. I'm working, but then I wish I can have my time back. I wish I can have my freedom back. I wish I can be my own boss, right? You've been praying for that sign, and here it is. Mary, thanks so much for opening here. It's saying, here it is, that you don't have to worry about sharing that profit with anybody, breaking your back for it. You don't have to worry about, where am I going to get this? How am I going to do this? Because step by step, you have been given it. Guys, all it takes is the mindset. All it takes is you saying to yourself that, hey, I'm ready to change this. I'm ready to have something else going for me. I'm ready to have myself a plan B. Do you know what pushed me to start on here? Even after spending 6 and 7 grand doing multi-level, that didn't work for me. Was that I saw a man that has given the same corporate world 20 years of his time. Cherry, thanks so much for opening here. 20 years of his time working for them. And one fateful afternoon, he was let go. Just like that. That could happen to any of us. So it got me thinking, I'm like, what plan B do I have in place? Should this happen to me? Right? What would I need to have in place should this happen to me? Guys, if you hear and you whatever I'm saying relate with you, and you like, yes, what she's saying is true, I need to check this out, then I need you to go to the link in my bio, click on the first one that says Legacy Builders, right? Put your email in there and get to find out the information for yourself. And thank yourself later. As I always say, don't even thank me later, thank yourself later. Once you've looked at it and then you've decided to jump in. There is no age limit as long as you are 18 and above, right? There is no age limit in doing this. You don't need to be tech savvy, because your hands are held step by step. Anita, thanks so much for hopping on here. Your hands are held step by step, every step of the way, all by investing a one time. Lady Sunshine, thanks so much for opening here. A one time investment of yourself. After paying this, the only thing that I did was that I got me a domain and a professional email. That's the only thing I get. And that is separate from this. With this, it's a one time investment. No monthly fee. No bargain of friends. It is a rejection free business where you don't have to spam anybody, where you don't have to chase anybody because you use the same means. You are constantly on social media, scrolling through other. 2 days ago, I was, let me check something online. And I was just scrolling. And by the time I realized it was 2 hours ago, Emerald, thanks so much for opening. It was 2 hours already. I was like, oh shoot. And I said, this is really true. We constantly scrolling, but we can turn those scrolling into passive earnings. All by following a three-step system, a three-step proven system that actually works. Bella, thanks so much for opening here. That actually works. Wafayao, it's saying, how are you doing? Right? A two-step system that actually works. That actually works. tap tap play. Thanks so much for opening here. Right? A two-step system that works. Aren't you tired of making somebody building somebody's legacy? Aren't you Mion? Thanks so much for opening here. Aren't you tired of building others' legacy? Ain't you tired of going non-stop and have nothing to show for? Tamara, thanks so much for opening here. Ain't you tired? How many of us here are comfortable with our retirement plan? That we say that should I get retired today, I'll be able to live comfortably on my retirement plan. So I'm no more. Or how many of us can say that the savings I have sitting in there, I'll be able to live on even if things doesn't go away and I get laid off. So the next gig come in. So that thanks so much for opening here. How many of us can say that? But when you have a business that brings you income on daily basis, possible daily basis, right? That brings you income non-stop. Would you like that? Where you don't have to worry about what am I gonna do? Because that becomes your plan B. Colon, thanks so much for opening here. That becomes your plan B. That become something to fall back on, if anything. Right? So that we don't put our passions on hold anymore. Joy, thanks so much for opening it. So that we don't put our aspirations on hold anymore. So that we don't keep working and building somebody's legacy. Because you just finished eating. He's asking me why is his belly so big. My boss man. Say hello. I go eat your food. Go eat your food. Right? Where you have the time freedom, the time flexibility. Because guess what? We are constantly missing those precious moments of our children and our family's time. Constantly. Look at this right here. This is the reason why we do this, right? We are constantly on the go. We are constantly missing those precious moments. Don't do that. Right? We constantly on the go. If you're not watching the iPad, go turn it off, honey. Okay? We are constantly on the go. So what will a $900 a month, let me not just even say a week, a month do for you? Will it give you the leeway? Will it give you the freedom? Could you like to say, will it give you the flexibility to have time for your kids and your family and not say that I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna take that overtime shift, I'm gonna go non-stop? Will it give you that? We were told to go to school, get a job, get a certificate, get married, and everything will fall back in place. That thing doesn't work anymore. Bills up here, paycheck up here. That we need something. Orlando, hi sir. Eva, how are you doing? Ken Jiffy, thanks so much for hopping back on here. Veno, thanks so much for hopping here. Right? We are constantly on the go. Constantly working longer hours, but yet still have nothing to show for. Constantly, yeah, I to say, how are you doing? No, you cannot work on there. Constantly on the go. Born rich. Thanks so much for opening here. I like that name. Right? But what will it mean for you to be able to have that time flexibility with your family? Have time for that passion that you've put on the back burner, right? Have time to do the things that you are passionate about without worrying about where am I going to get the funding? How am I going to be paying my bills? Because you have a business that actually works for you. That works for you. If you want to sit quietly before you fall, right? That works for you. That you don't have to worry about where am I going to get the training? How am I going to get the product? How am I going to get this? How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that? Because all of it are given to you. Did you tell God with Eve? Thanks so much for hopping on here. Because you have all that. Yes, you can. You can start with $100, and then if you come in and you see what you get and you like it, you can always upgrade. Yes, you can start with $100. You can start with $100, right? Guys, do not let us sit on the side, right? Where others are making earnings. Because for me, as I keep saying, as an injured veteran, I didn't think it was possible to make earnings online. I never thought of it. But again, your success depends on you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. So you got to put your right foot forward. Trainings are given, mentorship are given, every step of the way, step by step. You are told exactly what to do. Sunshine, thanks so much for opening here. I got my initial investment 2 days. Doesn't mean you're going to get your investment in 2 days. Yours might be a day. Yours might be a week. Yours might be 2 weeks. Yours might be 3 weeks. Everybody learn differently. Everybody's success story is different. But does this work? 1,000 and change percent yes. Yes, darling. I don't know. Maybe you decrease it. What you do to promote the product? You asking what do you do to promote the product? Is that the question? Because what you do, what I'm doing right here is part of promoting it. You put in, so there is copy and paste that you can use, that you are taught on how to do all that, right? So that moving forward, you're not just posting for likes on social media. Aaron, thanks so much for opening on here, right? So that moving forward, you're not just posting for people to say, "Oh, I like it." You putting it out there so that it attracts your perfect customer, and all of that. Bring it and let me look at it for you. All of that that is why I love this, because it gives you the totality of it. All of this is thought. And Michelle does a very good job on that. What, the volume? Oh, I turned it off. It's the wrong one. So this is the volume. Oh, we got a picture. Right? So don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. Anything you put there, that's the volume. Anything you put your mind, get down before you fall. OJ, thanks so much for opening it. Anything you put your mind to, bad. You put your mind to do. King, if I sign up and pay the 100, what happens? So once you purchase the $100, once you pay the $100, you'll be redirected to another website where you pay your $29. And this is a one-time thing that you pay. The $100 gets your access to your e-learning program. Yes, darling. I don't know what you're doing. Bring it. The $29 gets your website built for you, right? And that's all you pay for your business. Boss lady, thanks so much for hopping on here. For me, as I said, the only other thing that I purchased, which is separate from this one, is a domain, right? And a professional email from GoDaddy. Yeah, you have it doesn't have a volume, that's why. Yeah, the game itself doesn't have a volume. There you go. So what you doing? Playing game sport. King, did I answer your question? Hey, boss lady, how are you doing, mama? Right. So the only thing I did aside that, Alicia, thanks so much for opening here, was to get me a domain and a professional email. And that is from GoDaddy. That is like, and you can also get it from Namecheap, right? Namecheap is even cheaper than GoDaddy. So that's the only thing I get. And with that, it's a yearly thing. I pay like, for me, for GoDaddy, I pay like $28, no, 28, $22, I mean, a year. And that's a yearly thing. That's the only thing I pay. And that's it. And then everything is given. Your business runs on automation, right? You are taught how to work 2 hours a day, 2 hours income productive activity a day. You have high ticket website where you are taught copy and paste. Everything is being given to you. This is what I love, right? Because I don't have to stress myself. If a day I'm not able to know exactly what I want to post and I don't feel like creating content, I go to the content both in the community, I pick something there, use it and post and keep it going. So basically what you doing, you learning to brand yourself, you learning to be discovered by your perfect customer, you learning to launch your business where your customers come to you other than you chasing after them. You learning how to apportion 2 hours, and then the 2 hours you make your own hours, right? It's not a set in stone, and it's not said that you work at a stretch, right? You split it up. Right, you split it up the way you want it, and so I get people. I work a 9 to 5. I'm very busy. I cannot do this. Right, every 9 to 5 has a 1 hour lunch in there. The average person uses 5 to 25 minutes to eat their lunch, and then the remaining it's like this, scrolling on social media. That's all we're doing, right? So that 15 minute, you post the content. That 15 minute, if I miss a training, I'm watching a training. That now I don't waste my time on unnecessary things anymore, right? The $100 is administration fee and the 20. No, so the $100 is for you to get your e-learning products, right? The 29 is the website fee. So this is all. So in total, it is a 129 or 329 or 629 or 929, right? So once you pay that $100, which comes to the person you purchasing from, because you purchasing the product from them, the Concrete General. Thanks so much for hopping on here, because you purchasing the e-learning program from them. It goes to them. The $29 goes to the company where they build you your website. That is tailored to you. The website is 95% built for you. So the only thing you do is connecting the 5%. What is the 5%? Your bank account, your email, your story, your picture. So when somebody goes there, so let me show you something. Evans, thanks so much for hopping on here. Give me you, everything else can wait. Now it's very loud, honey. So you have this, yes, darling. I'm making, look at this one. Oh, look at my boss man. I'm telling him he's making loud and he's telling me I'm talking too loud. Hi Gex, thanks so much for opening here. So King, this is what you have, right? We have. So when you get the 900, you get all of the four, right? When you get the 100 as you get in, you get one, which is the lunch pad, right? So that means that you would have one income stream. So that means that somebody can purchase only the $100 from you. Now, if within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you like, man, this thing I'm getting here, I want multiple streams of income. So I want to upgrade to the 900 or the 600 or the 300. You pay, if it's within the 30 days, you pay the difference, right? Two, it's saying you pay the difference. So if it's the 600 you want to go to, you pay 500 plus the $29, because of course they have to build you a new website that is tailored to the 29 the 600 product, right? Where you have multiple, so you get a 20, the difference and the $29. Now if you in after 30 days and you like, yes, I want to still upgrade, then you have to rebuy the upgrade amount totally, right? Because it's over 30 days. Does it make sense? King Jiffy. Jeff, is it Jeffy or Jiffy? Right? So does it make sense? So you get the $100 gets you your product, which is the lunch pad right here. So let me scroll down. So this becomes your storefront, right? Oops. So you get a website like this tailored to you, right? Yours would have just one of the product because you coming in with $100, right? So you have something like this. So you are basically making it will be tailored to you because it becomes yours. Look at it. That's my picture right here. That's my story right here. After my service in the military, right? So people can relate with you, right? And then you get all these. So yours will be you'll be having this right here. That's you see something like this that says lunch pad, right? That's what you would have, right? And then you learn how to what is passive income. You learn what is reselling, right? You learn mindset. You learn how to launch your business to profit in 7 days, right? You learn how to automate your system, right? You also learn how to edit your pre-bill system, right? Because that's why I say you get all that training. That's why legacy is my number one because it gives you the totality. So guys, if you here and you want to check this out as Kim Jiffy is doing, on the left hand side of your screen is my picture. You see me in my beautiful military uniform, right? Tap on that. You will see an arrow pointing down that says click here. It is a clickable link, user 782. Thank you so much. Click on that. Click on the first one that says Legacy Builders. Put your email in there. Hit on Get My Blueprint. You will get a short video right after that. And right after that video, you will get an email from me. If you have any questions, feel free and put it in there. Right. So, King Jeff, you learning how to automate your system. You learning how to track and convert. You learning social media, right? You learning how to post free ads using your social media, right? You learn how to grow your following, and you don't need no following, no huge following for these either, because you are taught on how to do that as well, right? You learn how to set up your complete system, and then you follow the daily blueprint, right? Where you learn the difference between mastery, selling right, what have you? You basically, guys, if you are to put a label on these trainings that you get, right? On these trainings that you get on here, Zaid, thanks so much for opening here. You are looking at nothing less than 10 grand. Point blank, period. But all these are given for you with this one time investment that you get, right? And as I was saying, some of us, the phones that we hold, they are expensive than how much it would take to invest in yourself, where you have a side business where you don't have to worry about monthly fee, overhead cost, multi-level marketing, pyramid scheme, or none of that, because you get 100% profit. You get to learn how to work 2 hours a day. You get the mentorship from Michelle, right? Who has used the same blueprint to make 1.5 and counting in 22 months. Guys, in the month of June, we made this business right here made four self-made South African millionaires using the same blueprint. We have people quitting their jobs, right? Using the same blueprint. We have people purchasing things for themselves that they never thought their 9 to 5 can make them, all by using the same blueprint. So don't sleep on it. I call this a business in a box, and I showed you all. Like, guys, in less than 2 months, I show you all how much I've made. And as I'm saying, I'm on the way to my vacation, and my vacation is paid for, all from this business. Dale, thanks so much for opening here. Not because I couldn't purchase it before, right? But you know how it is when all you do is a 9 to 5, and then you have to take part of that and leave some bills, right? So knowing now that, oh, now you can have a side business that it is your own, that you can live life, quote unquote, on your own terms, it's amazing. It is so amazing. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be skeptical. It's okay to be worried. It's okay to think if this would work or not. I was once in your shoe, sitting on that same fence right there. Guys, I spent over 6 grand doing multi-level marketing that I didn't get results. So for me to have found this blueprint, nice. Yes. So for me to have found this right here, a gold mine, and there are people that come in and they're like, it's go time. Mommy, thanks so much for opening here. Right? It's go time. Let's go. Right? And they grab it and then go. And there are people too that come in and like, I need to take my time to get all the bases in, which is fine. The only thing is that you consistent, you coachable, you committed. No, go and get me paper towel or use this. Go and get paper towel. Right? That is the only thing that you are coachable, you are consistent. The postman, thanks so much for coming here. You committed. You would want to see your business grow. You would want to see you succeed. The foot you put in the door. And Jiffy, I'm gonna bug you. You can ask those who purchase from me. Unless you don't want to do see yourself succeed, then I'm gonna leave you. Like I right? Unless you don't want to do that, then I'll be like, okay. But you get the support from a live interactive community, and then you get a support from me as well, right? Because it's time that we build our legacies too. So if you are a veteran, if you are a retiree, if you are a grandpa, it doesn't matter your age. Emmanuel said to say, how are you doing? You can do this as well. Because step by step, you are taught what to do, how to do it, where to put it, where to do what. All you got to do is have the mindset. And those mindset trainings are given to you here as well. Because as a CEO, and you know what I love? When we go on these trainings, she put us in something called break rooms. Wow, Chase, thanks so much for opening here. She put us on this thing called break rooms. We call it the break rooms because by the time you collaborate with people from all over the world, because it's a global business. And by the time you get out of that, you like, oh shoot, I never thought of this. And that becomes your breakthrough right there. Right? Nana Etisen, how you doing? And that becomes your what you call it right there. Your aha moment right there. Guys, some of us are endowed with so much up here that people need to benefit out of it. But we don't know how. This gives you that step by step too to learn how to do that so that you bring that niche of yours out. That's my boss man, guys. Right? Amanda, you have to break it down again. We'll call you. Wow taste, sure. Do you have my number? Ken Jiffy says, What you mean, of what? Guys, if you have a question, ask. As I said, on here, integrity sake, you have to, and as I said, you have to want to see yourself grow. You want to have to see your business. Yes. Which one do you want? Bridget's back. Okay. Sure, honey. Guys, don't sit on it, oh. But how do we? So enter these number. Enter one. Is it the Bridget Backer that I know? Right? So guys, don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Okay. Uh, uh. Don't sit on it. So you says one, this is one. It says zero, this is zero. It says nine, this is nine. It says three, this is three. And then you enter. Right? Don't sit on it because I never thought it was possible. And guys, as I said, it's a global business. So you put the same thing, one nine. If you can do this, then do another one. All right, honey. Four and zero. Pick another one. So, Ken, Jiff, you said, to what? Guys, if there's no more question, thank you all so much for joining me here. If you have any question, even after I am done with the live, feel free. And Michael, these are math. You haven't gotten there. That you learn them when you get to the big school. Okay? Ooh. You learn, you count, and then you write. Yes, I like this. So count this one and then put the number there. So count them. All right. So you tapping on the letter A. I think we have to download it. So give me a minute. Let me download it for you. Okay? Yes, anytime. Feel free and ask a question, even if I'm not on here on live. Feel free and ask a question. And if I have to walk you through King Jiffy, go let me know. I'll walk you through in doing that as well. Right? If you good job. If you are ready to start, all right, King. Yes, I like that one. But let me finish what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. And if there is any more question, but if there is none, then I will see you guys in the afternoon. I'm usually on live 1:30 in the afternoon as well on daily basis. If I'm not able to, yes, yes, yep. As I always say, start it and then thank yourself later. Now, because I remember vividly when I was starting, my husband was like, "Babe, I don't want to be part of this because the first one you did, it didn't work for you." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway." And when I started, yes, when I started seeing the results, I showed him. He's like, "Are you serious?" Now he's the one that literally asked me that, "Babe, today are you not doing your program?" Yes, that was the accent at the other time, right? Now he's the one. You look, everybody's looking at you. Look at what you're doing. Yo, now it's that's my boss man right there, guys. He's called Michael. Say hello, Michael. Oh, nobody want to see your teeth, young man. Dokwa, thanks so much for hopping on here. Right now, he's the one that asks. Now he's the one that asks, "Hey, honey, won't you do your program today?" Right? Start and thank yourself later. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta download it, honey. So until then, thank you all so much for staying on here with me today. Right? If you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me. If you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me so that we would keep in touch, and then you can see what's up with me. Right? If you also haven't followed my other pages yet, go ahead and follow me. Right? If you haven't what do you call it? Pete, thanks so much for opening here. Yeah, if you haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me. Right? Go ahead and if you have any questions, feel free and ask me as well. Right? And I would definitely answer you. Right? So thank you all so very much. You all have yourself a good Friday, right? And I'll meet you all again in the afternoon, right? Around 1:30. Right? So until then, I appreciate you all so much, and I love you all. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. Also, if you are on Facebook, follow us on my what you call it, my non-profit page. It's called the A Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. This year I'm so excited because we get to support the one needy community, right, where people, we provide exercise books, backpacks. So this is what I made, right, for them. This is my nonprofit. Look at that. It's called the Dose of Encouragement Incorporated. Right? You can check us out. Where we give these to the needy but brilliant students, right, in suburb of Ghana, right? And I cannot wait to share that with you all, right? We do that every year, and this year that's what we're doing, and I'm super 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 excited about that. So check that out if you are in the surroundings of Accra, a breed thereabout. You can join us. You can check us out on Facebook, and then you can check us out on YouTube as well. You can check us out on Instagram as well. And then let us know if you want to be part of this amazing journey where we put a smile, because with a dose of encouragement, we believe a heart that cares to a hands that give. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. So until then, appreciate you all, and I will see you all in the afternoon. Bye for now. Thank you all guys so much. Yes.